Alright, so I don't even know what follow the crystals means or could be. Like, there's so much things that it could be that I'm not sure why it would be, but I guess we don't really have much of a choice but to follow them, so I guess let's speak with the three townspeople that's just kind of here. Oh, I was like, I'm definitely missing something now.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
Oh,
I've heard
I wonder
rumors.
if that
Damn thieves.
cart
Pilfering
of crystals that we
always a fill
saw
cups and
was
lining
where it's gonna
stones.
end us.
Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
No, I noticed. Hello, stable hand.
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The
Does help, I
soldiers guarding
suppose.
The crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
All right.
Take a sniff, good sir.
I'd rather not take a sniff of your panties.
How much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
No, thank you. I can polish it
Not a
myself.
soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets
All
stuck
right.
as a mechas and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
All right. Find Byron.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
There he is.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Oh, is that the serving girl again?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Oh.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm sorry.
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll
But
go and fetch him.
okie dokie. Um. You said he was upstairs, right?
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Well, thank you. They did, though. I guess I must have found the right way. Oh.
Will this suffice as a deposit? By the sands. That's a black pearl. One of
So we're Pirates of the Caribbean now?
that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here. What are you doing, Uncle?
That is a good question. Oh boy. Yeah, we found Byron. What are you doing, Mr. Uncle?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do
hope
believe
so.
I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just
Oh,
happened to
boy.
attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
Yep.
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge.
For some people,
What
that's a
did
lot.
you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
That seems
I'll wager
right.
you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
Oh boy.
It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield.
Sure, why
We'll
not?
soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course, Uncle.
Of course.
Yep, I think so. Alright.
What was all the crashing and banging about before?
This is right? Yep. That reminds me, though. Yeah, just that map room. That's what I thought. Ooh. Of course, the items are back. The enemies aren't, but... Definitely won't say no to desert roses. Sure. Three more desert roses. We are set to go, it seems. Yep, and we're about to meet the card, aren't we?
I'll take it from here.
As you wish, Uncle.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
Indeed.
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
Yeah.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
I won an uncle. Oh, but I was right, though. That is where the crystal's being stashed.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Are those?
We have no more jurisdiction
Oh.
here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Interesting.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And
I suppose.
being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Oh.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
I heard.
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Good luck. Koopa's private guard. Yeah, we're gonna take him out first. Royal Knight Captain, not for long!
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Ooh.
I'm just getting warmed up. This one. Over here. This one.
I hope you guys know what's gonna happen. Royal Chaplain. No more. Are you done? Yeah, I can do this all day. Can you? Any more enemies, or is this going to be everybody? Bye-bye.
Get him.
Oh. Not over yet. Okay. Oh. A royal courier. Royal Knight. I think we got him this time.
This one.
300, that's not bad. 90 is not bad either. It let us complete another magic whatever.
Well, That wasn't too bad.
No, just a
How'd
lot
you
of
like my
enemies.
performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Oy vey.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
Perhaps.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the
So,
trouble
you respect him.
spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Is that good or bad?
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
No, you're fine.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name. So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well,
Could have been a
Clive,
Clarence.
you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell
It was.
the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Nice.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
Keep
My
it.
name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Ah, come on, it suits you. I like Greybeard.
Wear this.
Seal obtained. The Desert Rose. Awesome.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
I kind of don't want to say it that way, but, you know, whatever. Ah, so that's how those work in this universe.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive?
Just call me
Be
Sid.
sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Oh boy.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Another 300, nice. Woohoo, meteorite. How did I know that we were gonna have side quests? Ah, a few things are new. All right, because I think, yeah. So we can do the side quests that are here, and then we can return back because there should be nothing in our way.
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
Better get good.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
The one and only.
Sorry.
Or
My
Sid
mind
the
is
second.
elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are
I don't
buying
know.
up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil.
Oh.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
Nope.
I'm afraid not.
But I can find
Never
out,
mind.
hopefully.
Thought I'd ask. It was that, or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
Well, that's nice of me.
Refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle.
By asking Luber.
Information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first?
Luber?
There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and cooks.
Cooks.
They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we?
Sure, why
Talk
not?
to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can
Oh.
think
All right. Good luck.
Okay.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Let's hope so, because I'm as lost as you,
Lubor to
buddy.
take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
It would make a fine gift for your beloved. She'll look at you in quite a different light, I'm sure.
Oh?
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lantern.
Ha! They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Everything I've worked for. Ruined.
I don't even know what's going on. I'm confused.
All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the
Probably.
job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place.
Okay.
I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Doznoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Sure.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Oh, so that one I gotta do when I get there, huh?
Just look at the detail.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang.
Yeah, but what would be the point with them?
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Please be part of the mission.
Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment.
Okay.
Don't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Touche.
I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
Huh. I wonder if they're up there, and that's why I'm having trouble finding them.
Fucking men of the wrong.
I need to drink.
You're going to drink my pockets dry, then just up and leave?
Darn it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets?
Yes.
The most fragrant herbs
Needed to a silken softness, like eating a...
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
I don't know. Are you the correct person?
If you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving
Oh,
knife.
thank goodness.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Sharp and doesn't break.
Makes sense. So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation.
All right.
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Definitely look for a new
Only
trade.
The blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
That we don't break and
All the cook said
sharp.
was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy, and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully.
Huh.
No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed.
Sure you can.
Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, It's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to.
And who might that be?
Merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy.
Oh, good.
I bet she'd know a thing or two.
I'm gonna have to go save him, aren't I? Yup. Oh. That one, okay.
True what I'm hearing.
Well, this is...
So far, we haven't found anything. Part of me really thought I was gonna have to help him out.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone.
Makes sense. Adamantite.
Adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
I had some.
It's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it?
Oh, the spirit of Dalm.
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle,
But a hint.
but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell. That must be it.
That's what I'm
I
assuming.
suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me.
Please don't tell him.
But
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now.
All right.
Besides,
We've accomplished so much.
I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive.
In it for the riddle.
No
My
trouble
kind of
finding
man.
Limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
God.
Right you are.
Do I have to go see the other thing?
So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Yep. Alright, I'm calling it good here quickly. I meant not, but... Now's a good time to go back. Yep, not a surprise.
Who's this blue blood? One of Sid's associates.
Well, that was stupid of me, but whatever.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Yeah, let's
How may I
view.
help you today? Thus
That
ends
was it.
today's lesson.
Hello, Cupo. Alright, awesome.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Alright, we did get to the next one, didn't we? Dang. An ability point. Wow, 800 ability points. I want 410. 2 meteorites, High Cleric's Medallion.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
You probably upgrade too.
Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
Guess not. Alright. And we can upgrade too, can't we? No, we're not gonna go talk to the old man yet.
Sid's going to find...
What do you need? What do you want?
Yeah, I could, but... Right, but that would involve having Earthly Fury, which I have no idea where that is.
No scratches, all right?
Not a problem. Go take a look at the note. A Desert Alliance. Sid the Second, I trust you will forgive me for putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what it's worth, you now have earned mine, and I can assure you it shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of a fruitful relationship. Uderios. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're getting close. Alright. I guess back to the inn. Whew.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Alright.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
By the time we go back, we might have those 800 ability points, which would be awesome.
Sweet incense.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Oh. Wow.
I'm not too late.
This is pretty
What is
white
it?
limestone.
A question that I neglected to ask earlier.
What happened to
Who is it that
Sid?
You're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists.
Yeah, I
Taramaki
figured.
and Waloed are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Wonderful.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Alright. I can do that for you, buddy.
I've lost one Sid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Well, at least it's a small area. I am extremely happy about that.
Just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Open now, we can press on. Don't tell me you put down.
Oh, neat. There's bombs over that way. Well, whatever. That's here in a bit.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Silver platters!
The juiciest meat from Greens.
It would make a fine gift.
Ah, yeah. I've read that.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
3 hopefully is.
You are one of the good ones, you know that.
I hope.
Merchant boat, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Oh, but now I'll have to help continue you to pack, huh? Sometime later.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
You and me
That sounds
both.
like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we?
Breaks it easily.
First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Last question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that?
Only the rich.
The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable.
But only just. Ouch.
I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather.
I see.
And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Smart.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I think
So
you
much
could
for
have,
the
but
Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much.
I think the spirit is the people.
Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
I look forward to it. 200's not bad. Goblin coin. Oh, that is where I gotta go. And there were bombs. Of course there was.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lanterns, keep the doctor.
Finally, we'll be able to get this.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
We can, but I don't wanna.
How do? Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalamil?
Probably not.
Mercantile stop me. If it happens, you'd never guess. I was born just down the road in Dravost.
Oh, were ya? I don't really care.
Gilbert's blessing ever since. Reckon I might have found it too. You've heard about the famous healing waters they got round these parts, right? Well,
I'm assuming it cures
if I
hands.
can find a little pool of my own, dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and whatnot, I'd have a license to mint Gil.
Oh.
Soothing your aches and pains with a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand. There's nothing people wouldn't pay.
Okay.
What the hell are those things?
Oh, I can tell you easily. They're bombs. And they are stopping the water thing. Hmm.
Broken down, you say? From the weight of its load?
Oh.
The guards are furious about it. You do well to steer clear.
Oh, yeah.
Get that damned wagon fixed! Unless you'd rather our men in Dalamil starved. The axle's gone, Captain. There's nothing I can...
I could have fixed it, but whatever. You're on your own. Yeah, I see where you're trying to go with this.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Oh! Holy crap, there is a lot more than what I thought there was. Bath bombs, nice.
This one. This one. Over here.
Sure, whatever.
Frying pan.
Old Faithful.
Too slow. Over here. Attack. This one. Now, get him.
That's fine. We'll keep attacking them until Old Faithful goes.
All yours, Torgal. Sick 'em. And another sick 'em.
Nice. Enemy slain! That should take care of it, too. 130's not bad.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Oh, I wish I could just, like, swim across, but... guess I'm kind of glad I can't. Alright, let's go back to... nice. Xavier, whatever his name is.
Come on, girl, the gate's open.
Yeah, you can, but why would you?
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Finally, we'll be able to get lots of...
Sweet incense. Wax candle. There he is. The man. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again.
The man of the hour, I heard.
More bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Indeed.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about.
Yeah, it is.
But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Woohoo! Side quest be done. Ooh, 700 and 270. I like. 390, the Breath of the Inferno. Ooh, Scolliotite again.
It's just as well I sent you to the terraces in my stead. It sounds like I'd have been burnt to a crisp. Just look.
Yeah, it does.
Lanterns, keep the darkness
Okay, good.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's over.
Let's go. All right. Yep, this way indeed. How far? A little bit moderate way. The jaw. It's a semi-big one, but it's not as bad as it could be, I suppose. Jaw obelisk activated. Sure.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Another crystal? Is that a whole crystal? I'm confused.
Be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert.
I've
keep
got
your
this.
wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
You're not code wit, are you?
Uncle.
Probably for the best.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize.
For what?
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled.
Ah.
I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back.
I don't think I should take the throne. Joshua should be the king.
The courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins.
Nice.
Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents.
Good luck.
I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Right.
You can regale me too, Torgal.
Aww.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Yeah, your party isn't a whole lot there. Oh. I mean, I still have a little area to check out. Kind of looks like there wasn't anything here either, or almost nothing. Yeah, I guess there wasn't any enemies here, huh? 3 desert roses isn't bad, though. I guess just a lot of items to take care of. Well, I think that pretty much leaves us finished. I guess not. All right. Drake's Fang. The Hideaway. Which, I'm not seeing any reason to go back there. I should talk to the old man, but until the next chapter starts, I'm not worried. So... Huh. So it's like a geode. Interesting. Is that his hands or?
Fuck! Why do they start?
Cause I chopped them off.
What has that gutter rat done to me?
I took some of your energy.
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He thought to humiliate me. Me!
I thought to kill
If you
you,
hadn't
but
interfered, he would be dead.
You truly
Sure.
believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust.
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant, or rather...
Lord Commander of the Royal Knights.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
He took your power.
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope.
Yeah, like
there
Benedicta.
May yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just...
Now you're graveling.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation.
Right, which is why we've been destroying it.
Advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you?
Who are you? Harbold? I don't know you.
Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
Benedicta.
Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
It also drove her completely shit insane.
Benedicta. Benedict.
Oh boy.
I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo.
Oh no.
You need only follow the light.
We're gonna end up destroying the Mother Crystal anyway, aren't we?
Muthos is here.
Mythos.
Very well. It shall be so.
So he must be working with,
You may leave everything to me,
Yep.
Majesty.
Great, we're gonna take the crystal down anyway, even though we said we weren't. Also, I don't think I'm gonna be able to leave, so I guess it's when we get done with this chapter, hopefully. Drake Spade. Fun. Oh. Piglin?
Orcs.
Oh.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Maybe. Into the darkness. You know what? Nothing new's going on. Screw it. We'll go ahead and leave it here. And when we come back, we'll venture into the darkness, find out more about what the heck's going on in this universe, and watch Kupka change into God knows what. But until then...